Yo, fam, what's good? What's good? How's everybody? Let's go. Well, we're back again with another build. This time, the Hunter and the new exotics, the Moth Keeper's Wraps, which are the new arms. Now, I went and smashed out the Vex incursions to get this, but you can use the Lost Sectors and stuff as well. But the new gloves, basically what they do is they turn your grenade on any subclass into a Lucent Moth that has the ability to blind, obviously explode like a Lucent Moth does, and it also can generate void moths that heal you with void overshields, which is super cool, you and your allies. But the big thing I'm really enjoying about this is the ability to be able to stun unstops using the blinding feature, so I'm not even having to use a weapon to do so. It also has a really good synchronization with the seasonal grenade launcher, and it helps it to spawn an additional moth, hence why I'm using it. And then the other part of it is you can actually stun overloads using a certain fragment to cause the moths to jolt as well. As you can see there, I jolted it and I'm able to then stun. So you may have to shoot it sometimes to make the jolt trigger. But yeah, if you like the sort of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit a like, drop some comments, help feed that algorithm. But this build is insane. I'm absolutely loving it. As I said, the new seasonal grenade launcher works absolutely flawlessly with it. It's amazing. Like I'm hoping it was deliberate, but basically what it's done is it's allowed you to have an additional moth spawn when you kill something. And the good thing about it is those moths then can turn into void ones as well, which can help heal you and your allies. So giving you a void overshield. As I said, if you've lost some health, it'll give you a nice little bump to your health as well. Super cool. And you can throw the grenade down kind of like a healing grenade. And basically you can see here, I'm getting that nice healing buff as well. But the build itself, as I said, you can use it on any subclass, but the arc is just better. Like it's just made for arc. I actually thought it was made for void, but no, once playing around with it, definitely arc. Obviously the arc gathering storm is amazing. Whichever dodge you want, I'll go with the gambler's dodge for the melee. Once again, whichever jump you like. Combination blow is probably the best melee there as well. Disorientating if you want to do some more blinding and stuff as well. I went with the flashbang grenade. Now I went with the flashbang just because of the cooldown. So it's the shortest cooldown out of all the grenades. So that way then I have more uptime in my grenades, so I can throw more of the little moth things. We've got flow state, defeating jolted targets make you amplified. While you're amplified, your dodge recharges more quickly, you are more resilient while dodging, and your reload speed is greatly increased. So I love the amplified. It's one of the best cool features that you've got in the game. Lethal current, after dodging, your next melee attack has increased lunge rate, jolts the targets and creates a damaging aftershock. Damaging any jolted targets, it restores melee energy. Spark of beacons, while you're amplified, your arc special weapon final blows create blinding explosions. Super cool. Your arc grenades, you jolt targets. Now this is where that jolting comes from for overloads. Spark of discharge, a weapon, arc weapon final blows have a chance to create ionic traces, so giving you that 12.5% regeneration to your abilities. And defeating a jolted target creates an ionic trace, so spark of ions. So there's more ions. It's more about making sure we're getting our abilities back quicker. You can take spark of resistance if you want to drop off spark of ions, but you don't really need to, I don't think. But if you're finding yourself dying a little bit, I'd do that. Into the build itself, it's pretty stock standard. It's not a hard build to put together. Harmonic siphon just for those orbs. Ashes to assets, so when you're getting grenade kills, which are moth kills, you're getting super energy. I've got special ammo finder on because I am using that grenade launcher and I don't want to run out of grenade launcher because I'm using it a lot. Now here are the exotics. You can see here, winged eclipse. Your grenade becomes a cage of loyal moths that release on impact and fly toward the nearest target or ally. If they reach a target, they detonate in a blinding explosion. If they reach an ally, the moths grant your ally a void overshield. And that also comes to you as well. So that's super cool. As I said, very unique, very different, very thoughtful. I thought amazing exotic. Firepower, grenade kickstart, fastball, all around throwing grenades, making sure you got heaps up there. Now onto your chest. Once again, always your resistance mods. I wouldn't go anywhere else without resistance, all out resistance. I do have it charged up, but you could put, a concussive dampener or something on there if you want a bit more survivability. The other side, back in here, stacks on stacks. Once again, you could put in a surge or something like that if you wanted to for some damage. But I am running innovation and recuperation just to make sure I have that ability to get grenades and health back all the time. Powerful attraction, I'm going to be dodging a lot, so that's going to suck in those orbs. Bomber, once again, dodging their enemies is going to give me more and more grenades. And then Reaper, that Reaper is going to help me to generate even more orbs. Now I am using the sidearm from Ron Mikhail's Reverence. The reason I'm using a stasis, a strand weapon, is I'll explain to you in a second. And here is the exotic though, Ex Diris. It's the new seasonal grenade launcher. Loyal moths, final blows with this weapon create a loyal moth. The moth will seek out nearby targets and detonate, damaging and blinding them. Once again, with the gloves, it makes 2 of them. So you're going to get 2 moths. This magazine continues draws ammo from reserves. The magazine also, I didn't get a chance to read it, but basically it never needs to reload. It's amazing. The catalyst itself just makes you enraged quicker, and it also helps to make you amplified on kills. So you're going to constantly be getting amplified from kills as well. As you see there, weapon enrages faster while amplified, and then every kill gives you amplification, which is going to help feed your build even more. You can use whatever you want to use in the way of heavy. I personally just use a rocket at the moment, but LMG seems to work really nice. But this build, man, this build is so good. There is some help in the artifact, not a lot of stuff, but basically you want to be creating the orbs, which are the orbs from Arc, weapon final blows. So that's a must, I think. So the elemental orbs Arc, you want to make sure you have that. The reason that is you can throw them and they can cause blinding explosions or jolt explosions as well, which is super cool. Now the other one where I said to you before around the strand weapon, this one here, Thanatonic Tangles, strand weapon final blows have a chance to generate a tangle. Now those tangles you can throw, and if you get a kill with them, they're going to help get heavy and stuff like that. But you got Elemental Fury. While stunned, champions take bonus damage from your abilities and elemental orbs. And refreshing pickups, pick up a tangle or elemental orb grants energy to your least powered ability. So that's where there's tangles and that come into it. Elemental munitions, combat, final blows with tangles or elemental orbs have a chance to drop special or heavy ammo. And then monochromatic Maestro, dealing elemental damage increases matching weapon damage, and elemental weapon damage increases matching ability damage. Bonus granted is 10% for 5 seconds. So you're basically going to be able to throw grenades and get weapon bonus damage, and vice versa. Shooting, you're going to get grenade, energy bonus damage and stuff. So it's all harmonistic around those arc orbs. But I look, I'm not loving the arc orbs, but it's a cool little feature and it works really well with this particular build. You can see here the survivability that happens with these void grenades and stuff is amazing. I'm using the little orbs that come as well, the arc orbs. You can see it blinds enemies. So you're constantly just going to be blinding enemies. You're going to be able to kill them. You're going to be able to get the healing moths, which are the little void ones. Oh, man, it's just a great build. Like they really thought this exotic out. I think it was probably one of the best new edition exotics this season we've seen. All 3 of them are really good. The Titan one's really good as well. The Warlock, I've just done a build video for that. And this one here, this is probably my favorite at the moment, like, to be honest. I really love that the Void Lock, but this build's just got a really nice gameplay loop to it, and it's super aggressive, and the moths are just kind of cool. I think more of this kind of stuff in the future would be awesome. So, but guys, man, I really do hope you enjoy these kind of videos. I'm trying my best to smash out as many as you can. I got a Titan one coming out a lot quicker than this one came out, so I'm going to try and get one for every class, and I'm just going to keep rotating through them. So if you do enjoy them, make sure you keep supporting the videos. And yeah, don't forget to drop some comments. Don't forget to smash a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay groovy, stay safe as always. Deuces. Appreciate yous.